Hey guys, RanterInShades here, exercise my first memorized vlog style.
Shades, quick question. Why are you not wearing a shirt?
I don't know. I guess I burnt through all my usual shirts, like the Poison and the Kiss over spring break. I just got back, mind you. I guess I still need to do my weekly load.
So pick out a fucking shirt!
Alright, Danny, since you asked so nicely. Okay, let's see, what do we got here? Well, here's a nice one. Alright, I have a shirt. Happy?
Really? 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 Avenged Sevenfold? Aren't you a little bit too mature to be listening to a band like that?
No, I just bought the shirt for the design. Of course I like them. Is there a problem, sir?
Yeah. First of all, their music sucks, they're emo, and they're fags that probably blow each other after every show.
Okay, I guess you're entitled to your opinion, but have you listened to their music?
Yeah, I have.
Anything except for Nightmare?
Carrie?
And please don't include any of the songs from the Call of Duty games.
Well, fuck you.
Well, as I was saying, guess we're doing a What's Wrong With video today. Avenged Sevenfold. So, as you can tell, yes, they are a band that I do like. Really, I only care for the albums, City of Evil and the self-titled. I'm not the biggest fan of the first two albums, and I haven't really listened to a lot of Nightmare to really form an opinion on it, but the second two albums, I think they're great melodic metal albums. Not exactly sure what genre it would really fall under. It contains elements of traditional melodic metal and elements of alternative metal. You know, it's really your call. I wouldn't lump those second albums in with metalcore like a lot of people seem to be doing, because it's just a lot more melodic, has a lot more structure, and that's really what I like about those two albums. Just some things I like about those two albums. Other than that, I think there are some great melodies, great harmonies, guitar parts. I think the drumming is pretty good. The vocal style is pretty nice. It fits. I know some people probably like to say a lot that, oh, Sinister Gates and Zacky Vengeance, they're the best guitarists ever. They're good guitarists, but no, I'm not gonna sit around and say that anybody is the best guitarist. Except for maybe Joe Satriani, but that's just a personal opinion. And again, as far as drumming goes, I think the Rev, he's alright. He's got some chops. He's very skilled. And I'm not just saying that just because he's dead. I was actually one of the people who actually knew his name, thought of him nicely, positively, I guess, before his death. I'm not trying to make myself out to seem better than anyone because of that. I knew the Rev before he died. Like hipster shades rising up. No. I think Avenged Sevenfold are good musicians, and when people call them shitty musicians, it kind of baffles me and catches me off guard. Like, when I hear it, I hear some really great melodies, such as in songs like Scream, Almost Easy, Afterlife, Beast in the Harlot, and Bat Country. Those are some good ones. You know, songs like those, I don't think they sound crappy at all. Again, maybe it's just my personal taste, I'm not trying to force it on you, but if you have a problem with Avenged Sevenfold's music, I'd like for you to go into more depth. Point out flaws in maybe a deeper cut on the albums, on City of Evil or the self-titled, since that's what we're talking here. I'm not really going to listen if anybody wants to talk about anything from Sounding the Seventh Trumpet or Waken the Fallen, since those albums are really not my thing. It's not really what I like about Avenged Sevenfold. So, like our friend stated in the beginning, usually when people bash Avenged Sevenfold, all they really talk about is their image, and usually their fans also. Like I've stated before, image has nothing the hell to do with music. If you want to talk about image, go join Project Runway. That's all they talk about there. All they care about is, how people look. Go join, like, a fashion show. Become a fashion critic. And if you're going to get down on their fans, like if you're going to treat them the way I talked about, blood on the dance floor fans, there are such things as rational-minded fans. And I pointed that out in my blood on the dance floor video. There are rational fans of Avenged Sevenfold. Take me, for example. I'm being as rational as I can, because that's what I do in this series. That's what I like to preach about on this channel, is being rational-minded when talking about music that you may or may not like. And Avenged Sevenfold is one of those bands where I really wish people would be more rational with, because for some reason, all these fucking elitist YouTubers, Avenged Sevenfold's like their prime target, and I really don't understand why, because I think there are a lot worse bands out there, not in metal, just in music in general. I think there are a lot worse bands and artists out there than Avenged Sevenfold. It just confuses me. Why Avenged Sevenfold of all the bands? What did they do that was so, evil, so, unforgivable or anything? What did they do that hurt you or hurt metal? What did they do? No one ever says anything. I'm willing to wager that if you actually give Avenged Sevenfold an honest listen, that you may find some things you really enjoy about them. I can't guarantee that, but it is possible. Because anything's possible if it's looked at with an open mind. So those conclude my thoughts on Avenged Sevenfold, what I like about them, what people always seem to talk about with them, and here's the part where I ask you, the viewer, what's wrong with Avenged Sevenfold? What did they do that was so harmful to society or anything like that? Please be rational and objective with your answers when you leave them down in the comment section below. There's my finger. And I will catch you later. I'm Shades, and I'll see you next time.
Where the fuck did I put that mouse? Ah.